Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to introduce somebody that I've talked about before on the show, who's Shaun. He's also an employee at Buffalo Trading Company and has a very vast collection of guns. A lot of the cool kit that we've used on the channel before actually belongs to him. In a week or so, he's actually going to go to the NRA show in Atlanta, Georgia, and he'll be shooting some footage, I believe participating in range day, and hopefully filming some cool stuff that we can get and put out as content later on. Back to Shaun's gun collection. About SHOT Show time frame, I believe it was actually debuted at SHOT Show. Canik released an upgraded version of the Mete MC9 series called the Prime. We were fortunate enough where Shaun was to grab onto one of those guys, and they haven't been out available for shipping for maybe around a month. That gun MSRP's for around $629-ish, something like that, Shaun. And it's sort of a Gucci-fied MC9, and we're going to go over some of the features and shoot it around a little bit, and I'll let you know what I think of it. And Shaun shoots a lot of Canik pistol as well. We'll get his opinion on it, and maybe it'll give you guys some good advice about whether to pull the trigger on the purchase or not. So first, the gearbox. Shaun, if you let me get by, yeah? Yep. This is kind of cool. This is like a Pelican-style case. All foamied out, and you can see they got the cutouts, and I love this. If you guys aren't familiar with Canik pistols at all, this little dude is actually the holder for the toolkit. It's got all kinds of screws, screw heads in it, everything you would need for your optic mountings and all of that, and it's kind of a universal tool in a great little package. Yeah, it's a cool little package right here. So also, it comes with a G-code holster, pretty good quality, and it does have a paddle stuck up underneath here somewhere, I believe. Your mag loader. Go ahead, Shaun. Yeah, a whole nother layer of coolness. Try to slide over so the camera can see that, dude. Tool cleaning kit, and of course, this dude here is your paddle. As we go along, of course, you have the MC9 short handle. We've talked on the channel before. I'm not really a fan of short handled guns of any type by any manufacturer, but this one is the Mete MC9L. Kind of a cool setup because you have a longer handle, which is what I prefer. Now your Prime is roughly the same footprint, meaning length of handle, but it does have some more aggressive stiffling on the handle, which I think some people prefer. I don't know how it would work next to your nether regions though, because it might get a little like sandpaper if you do that sort of thing. But the two main differences in the gun, Shaun, I think I'm correct about this, is obviously you have the porting of the barrel.
Correct.
The port on top is larger, and you have two here sort of on the side that are a little smaller and kind of slanted into it. And then of course your slide is also ported. And the slide, the serrations are a little more aggressive than on the normal Mete MC9. And then the trigger.
Flat face trigger.
So, Shaun, who makes a trigger?
Freedom Smith.
Okay, it's like the Rival, right?
Yeah.
And you own a Rival.
Yes.
So do I. I got several of them. Is it the same thing or is it not?
It's slightly heavier, more for carry use. But
okay, perfect. Which a lot of people would prefer. I haven't run this gun, so there's a lot about it that Shaun knows that I don't know anything about. And, of course, we do have your dot, right? Hollow Sun, green
EPS
dot.
carry.
Yeah,
yes.
Cool. So going forward, one of the interesting things about the gun is that it does co-witness. Nice. And it looks like it's kind of set up for a little more racy everyday carry, which I think people would be more than interested in. So I'm not sure how well the porting's going to work. So I think what we'll do next is gear up and just have you shoot like a little bit of an accuracy test because you've shot the gun more than me.
All right.
Got a target, 10 yards-ish, maybe 9. Just give it a shot. We'll gear up and see what you think. And then we'll shoot maybe mine not Gucci-fied and see what you think of that, okay?
Sounds good.
Great. So, there's some ammo. Great thing about Canik, the mags are interchangeable. I'm a big fan of that. All right, Shaun, let's see what she does.
All right.
9 and 10 yardish range. Yeah, it's cool. I mean, if you've never shot on camera before, it takes a little getting used to, but just it'll be fun.
long as I don't shoot the camera, right?
And by the way, it is a windy day, so that's going to affect the paper down there. Good hit. I noticed the porting doesn't seem to affect the noise level at all.
No.
Still loud as heck. So just for a practical side-by-side demonstration recoil-wise, let's shoot the MC9 Mete and see what you think comparatively, whether the porting actually works or not. Yeah, you're on. You'll be on. Just tell me what you think. About the same, or
I feel slightly more recoil in it.
Really?
Slightly more rise to
Perfect.
it.
We'll go ahead and clear it out once. Good. Yeah. So I'm going to try the same thing, okay? Back and forth like that. Let's start with yours. Gun feels really good in your hand. I mean, no lie. It's very comfortable. It is, for the size, amazingly soft shooting.
Yes.
You can basically track the dot the entire recoil impulse. So that's encouraging for sure. Now, just for the sake of argument, so to speak, do you know, is the geometry different?
I don't believe so.
It just feels different in your hand is all I know. I'm not an expert obviously on the platform, but yeah, I would say it definitely reduces the recoil for sure. Shaun, have you shot it in low light condition?
Just in the range.
Yeah, we might do that once. Darken it down and see how much the porting puts the blast out. I'm just going to run a little bit of the magazine. So, no slide lock. Do you get slide lock with yours? It could be my grip overriding the switch, but...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we had slide lock yesterday when I was shooting it.
Yeah, that's probably me. My paws overriding the controls. While I fill these magazines, I can tell you the Prime is extremely accurate. And the trigger is different than the MC9 Mete, for sure. Different. It is an upgrade. So, in all seriousness, the gun tracks well. Very comfortable. I think you could get extremely fast with this gun. It's a lot closer to competition feel than Micro 9 carry, but you get all of the concealability. So, Shaun, let's have you try it, right?
All right.
Just drive it around the course and see what you think. I'm going to clear this guy out so you can start from scratch. Yeah, Shaun, I found the gun to be very, very shootable, fast, quick target. Good.
Yeah, it definitely does.
Yeah. Good. Try out far, 25 yarder, just for kicks. Good. Yeah. It just stays right there, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's very easy to track.
So this magwell, I saw in the case it looked like there was a place for it.
Yeah.
Did it come on or did you have to put it on?
I had to put it on.
Okay. So have you carried it much?
Nope. I'm not going to carry it until I'm really comfortable.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, sound advice for sure. Some people might ask, why this is on and off kind of platform or system. A lot of people don't like this when they're deep concealing a gun this size because it's edgy. It's going to bite you. It's going to rub something raw. So the nice part is you can just pop it off or pop it on if you want a range day for quick mag changes.
Right.
Now, one of these fits in there nice. Okay. If we do this same thing over here, you'll notice it's a little different. Factory, not factory, just so you can kind of get a visual look at what the difference would be. Now, I'm going to put this in the Mete MC9L and try to drive the course, okay? So, main difference being is you have to have a lot tighter lockdown on the gun to go fast. This is not as forgiving as that. You can get there with the MC9L, but if you shoot a lot of Canik pistols, and I'm a big fan of the Rival, this is a more difficult transition for summer than that would be. That has a lot more Rival in it than not. So Shaun, let's let you try, okay, with the Mete MC9L and see what you think of it.
Right.
You've had one of those in the past, right?
Yeah, less.
Okay.
It's a slightly longer barrel, but
Perfect.
practically the same gun.
So you've got experience with it, so it won't be like brand new to you.
Right.
See what you think. It's just a little bit more different, huh? A little more difficult.
Yeah.
So you can see, guys, as far as I'm concerned, when we started this demonstration and I saw the box be open, and it was all ghetto fabulous looking gun, I kind of thought this was just another way for Canik to sell people more guns, which, okay, cool, it's a business. But that's not so. There's actually a lot of merit in that Prime that I didn't expect to find. Way more like a Rival, way more competition style, and I think if you pick one up, you won't be disappointed.
Yeah, I feel Canik listens to their customers on what they don't like from one model to the next.
Sure.
And then they continue to upgrade.
Hey, look at where they've come from.
Yeah.
You know, it's unbelievable how quickly they have just opened a plant in Knoxville, correct? Tennessee?
Yes.
And I believe, is this not their first line that they're making down there? Perhaps. I'll look into it. But either way, Canik's here to stay, and I think the Prime is too. That is an awfully nice gun for $629 or so. Hope you guys found this information useful. We're going to have Shaun on a lot in the future coming up, like I said, starting with his NRA content and a whole list of other cool toys that we're going to play with. So see you guys next week. Don't be afraid to like and subscribe.